gonna share it on all the chats. Yep, yep. Oh boy, you and your cough. I hope that.
Yeah, it's actually, ironically, it's actually much better than it was last time, but yeah, it still got a little annoying every now and then. I just took my Panthers, but there you go. There's your stream.
Okay. So
also, I'm going to get shortly after we start. I'm going to get a bit more tea as well. A bit more
no problem.
But I got the bottle right here, so I can just refill here, so I don't have to leave and miss any of the action with Urpina. So yeah.
Oh golly.
Urpina got more than she bargained for when she did this.
Yeah, how can I mute things on? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, because I'm gonna use my phone mostly to keep an eye on chat.
No problem.
So yeah. Oh, right. All the chats, all the places. And just a walkthrough in case I forget something.
Oh yeah, I can help with that too. If you need me to look at the walkthrough while you're doing the game.
Well, in
have so many windows open, that's all.
We'll see.
Yes, magic. That's magic. Also, I'm gonna put fan on too. If you hear it by any chance, let me know and I can turn it off. But
yeah, I recall that beat. Oh, AJ is here. Hello. And then
hey, the jet plane. That's me. AJ. Well, not AJ. Yeah, JJ jet plane's actually very scary. Shouldn't say that.
Oh my. Ooh.
I saw it once. I was not a fan. It was clear they were trying to do Thomas the Tank Engine with planes, and it did not work.
I'm not even sure again. I forget what this was about.
They just look wrong. They look like planes with baby faces. It looks weird as hell.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now I kind of know what you mean. Like
I don't like it. It bothers me.
This
it's okay.
This makes Thomas the Tank Engine look subtle.
Yeah. My apologies, AJ. I'm not making fun of you. Making fun of that show. It's like.
Okay. So, welcome everyone. We're getting started, and as a reminder, last time the Earth Golem appeared and stuff got really weird. Urpina's brother has been kidnapped, so we're gonna try and carry on. So
you forgot the most important part. She got totally owned on the dance floor.
Ooh.
Or probably does see Scrap reference. He did a video one time, and he just began at one time last time. Paul got totally owned on the dance floor, and I was like, that was like the best recap ever. So I just say that off.
Yeah. Ooh, JJ did just like wow. Yeah, we're mixing things up a bit for this session, using different weapons and stuff. So we'll see how things go. I mean, I'm kind of overpowered. Oh yeah, like, what techniques should I have been using?
Are you able to share the video as well on Discord so I can see what you're doing? Or
wait, I thought I was. Oh, I forgot. Apologies.
It's okay. I thought there was a method. I thought there was like a sequence of like first share this, then share that, then share this.
Yeah, I kind of figured I would have to, but I kind of forgot about it. So
there we go. Just as long as there's no glitches or anything done. And there we go. Yep, I got it now. Check out the volume. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, I should not share the stream itself with Royce. I should share the instant gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's a method to this. So yeah, you're fine. You're fine now. So yes. Ooh, Sonic Slash Fiction. Use that one.
Slash Fiction?
Yeah, Sonic Slash.
Sonic Slash. Yeah, it's just rank 1. It probably won't do much good, but
So it's Sonic and not Rule 65. Okay. I still like, anyone who watched, I still love Sonic Boom actually had an episode regarding Sonic fan fiction, and they actually did talk about Sonic in it. So.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah, man, yeah. Not a perfect show, but golly, yeah.
I love that show because it's a show that proves that the writers and producer-director really studied the fandom and caught all like the running gags and everything regarding recoloring arms and different other things and stuff. It had a lot of good in-jokes in it.
Yeah,
one of the few that I wanted.
They sure did their homework. Yeah, I mean, the show had its, it wasn't perfect, it had its flaws, but I get why people were kind of surprised by how good it was. Oh yeah, even AJ says, yeah, Sonic Boom is a good funny, lol.
Yeah, it's personally my favorite. Still like things like Eggman saying this heat is more oppressive than my father. It's like,
golly.
And also, I was so happy to just see Vector in it, because he's cute and sexy and awesome.
Yeah, that was a good bit. Yeah, kinda showing up late into the show, but yeah, still a welcome appearance.
Yeah. I mean, and there is one episode where Eggman actually does say "snooping as usual," eh, Sonic? It's like, wow.
Oh,
even got
I
that
almost
line, too.
forgot about that. That blew my mind. He's at the pig! He's at the pig!
Yes, he did.
God, my old YouTube poop days are giving me flashbacks. Oh,
I'm going to show you some of our wildly ones, but yes. Why do these pigs look like someone literally stuffed a firecracker up their butt and it exploded and then it just left like the remnants of the firecracker?
Yeah, they kind of do, don't they?
And now somehow it's like permanently fused to their tailbone so they can actually rotate it and fly with it like Tails does.
Yeah, it's a weird design thing. It really should not exist.
Again, this is like a brand new universe to me. I'm so used to seeing the Square Enix things. Oh, actually, no, SaGa is Square Enix, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
is.
Okay, because I was like, used to seeing like the Final Fantasy like monsters and taxonomy of their own creatures and everything, but not the SaGa one.
I mean, the franchise has its own pantheon of monsters, although I would say that it kind of got only really legitimized by Romancing SaGa, which... the Romancing SaGa remake, let me think. Yeah, that was truly the first 3D SaGa game, so all of a sudden, we could reuse these models over and over again. Yeah, but should we? Isn't that kind of lazy? Budget cuts, that's why the models do keep getting reused.
You can make them look all, you could do what Final Fantasy 13 did and make them look all high-tech. I'm still pissed off that in Final Fantasy 13, the bombs, which were those cute little like round fireball monsters from Final Fantasy, suddenly looked like these like Dungeons and Dragons dice. They looked like 20-sided like little like cube creatures. So it's like, oh, why did you make them look so high tech all of a sudden? Stop it.
Wait, because I do recall seeing those dice. Those were bombs? Really?
Those supposed to be bombs, yes. They were meant to be they do the same thing to self-destruct. They do the exact same thing bombs do. So yeah, they're supposed to be the newfangled, high-tech, futuristic versions of bombs. Yeah. Final Fantasy 9 is supposed to be the ultimate fantasy Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 13 was the ultimate, like, future high-tech Final Fantasy, and which is why I was not a big fan of it, but, you know.
Yeah, I recall they really were chasing trends with that one, and yeah, I also wasn't really a fan of that. Yeah,
Too bad it's 16. Yeah, go ahead.
but I get it that some people might have been into that, but no, not in favor.
Well, after playing 6, which was one of my favorites, and then seeing how high tech it got with 7, I was kind of disillusioned. And did not really enjoy it again until 9, and also 10. And then 11 kind of just annoyed me until they made Zodiac Age, which made it far, far more acceptable. 12, yeah, so, yeah, 12, that's right, 11 was on. 13 was futuristic, and 14 is still pretty fun for what it's worth.
Well, some people
15.
Some people have recently complained about the newest expansion of 14 being really too futuristic and things like that.
Yeah.
But to me, it's just a stylistic thing, and eventually, we're gonna return to more classic fantasy. It's just how they wanted this expansion to kind of stand out. That's kind of it.
Yeah.
I don't personally have that much of an issue with it.
I would do 16, but from everything I've been seeing of it, it gets way too gritty and bloody and violent. You know, it's like, I know people like this when it comes to Final Fantasy Type 0 or Stranger of Paradise, but I don't know. I need a little bit less there. I need a little bit less edginess. That's a big deal.
Don't you worry. I haven't played it yet. I guess the fact that it was a console exclusive kind of probably did things to my desire of playing it. Just I'm gonna wait when it comes out on consoles on PC. But now it did, and I have so much. So, do you know how many other SaGa games came out in the time in between? Nope, can't do.
I was about to ask. I don't know if I asked this on our last stream, but I'll ask this again. Which SaGa game is your favorite so far?
As I've kind of made it clear on my channel, my favorite one is Unlimited SaGa, the PS2 title, which for many people is their most hated SaGa game. So I'm very much a big contrarian.
You and I both. I'm not able to do many things myself. It's okay.
Yes, the last fully 2D one. It's got neat designs and my goodness, yeah.
I'd rather my legs not get.
Oh my god.
Although I have to ask, is this going to be another God, I forgot his name all of a sudden. The Simpsons lawyer, where it says this is the worst claim since my lawsuit. This is the worst claim of.
The worst case of false advertising ever since the offer of the never-ending story.
Yeah, well, this is the first off advertising since Unlimited SaGa. The game ended. You said it was unlimited.
Yeah.
That's like with Disney Infinite. Wow, Disney Infinite. Can you play as Beast in it? No. Can you play as Alice in it? No. Can you play as? No. Why is it Disney Infinite? It's Disney Finite, not Disney Infinite. It's like,
Yeah, but I did catch one guy on YouTube. Oh, okay, let's wait.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Which way you supposed to come from here?
I'm currently staying in Provincia Justania, milady. It's bound to the north by Provincia Hibernia.
Hibernia? Is that not the home of House Janez? What fine luck! We should head there, as Aso Khan should be but a short distance beyond that.
Malay advice and caution, stupid frick. Justania is playing with bandits, and the rule of law is precious little purchase here. And furthermore, blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak.
Go on. Does something trouble you, Mondo?
Yes, I'm named after a candy from the 80s. It's no matter, milady. Let's head to the border. We'll find refuge there at Castle Fillmore. God, who made up these names?
Yeah, I even as someone who plays the game, I admit the names mess things up with me because like Urpina is from the house Julenius, but this part is called Justinia, and I kinda, well, okay, maybe they're not that similar, but it's difficult to memorize everything.
They are similar to me. I totally get that. And Carl Falls, wasn't he the guy from Up? I was like, I forget. I was like, okay.
Carl! Oh, okay. This is the thing. The fight to unlock. No! No!
Oh, you loaded! Shit! Oh, man. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Stupid!
You loaded. You didn't save. Oh, man.
Stupid SaGa Emerald Beyond.
Alright,
I got
well, hold
used
on.
to the shortcuts there. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, we're not too far from where you were in autosave, but goddamn.
Yeah, autosave, but goodness gracious. Yeah,
Did they have different shortcuts in each game? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm looking at right bumper is save, left bumper is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, left buffer, right buffer here, but in SaGa Emerald Beyond, you just press L1, the left buffer, and you have both options to save and load.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, God, that reminds me of some things in Persona I was
Yeah,
not used to.
I'm gonna have to be a real killer here.
Yeah. Well, I gotta thank God for autosaves. It was such good. Astel Convent. Ooh, where all the nuns are. You know, my father was a nun. No, it's true. They asked him at the employment office what was his job, and he said none. It's a Blackadder joke. Again, all my humor is stolen from other sources. It's like
Lovely.
Pitchy, welcome to Astel Convent. Judging by your mien, it seems as though we've been graced by the presence of nobility this day.
Oh my!
I am a just a simple traveler.
House Jew, it may be fittingly that we can offer naught but equally humble repast, harvested from our plantations. Please, sup upon it until you've had your fill. As servants of Astel, our duty is to distribute her grace to all. You might call it SaGa grace. Or grace, whatever it was. Scarlet grace. That's what it was, yeah.
Nom. Ah, I'm full. I can scarce recall the last time I enjoyed such a satisfying repast.
You troubled and perhaps gassy. May I perhaps entreat you to offer a prayer unto Astel? We've been in many traditions since the Empire's collapse, but none, get it, are so lamentable as reverence for the Celestials. Yet it is precisely in trying times such as these which prayer to Astel is most essential. Her power is the... Okay, Personic says I guess. I've heard Aegis. I have no idea how to pronounce that now. Okay, is the I guess, that protects this convent from threats, even the nearby bandits.
Whoop-de-doo.
Exactly.
Shall I offer a prayer at Astel? Yes, I suppose I shall try praying. Yeah, try praying. Okay.
It's pretty much like Titus. It's like, presents us with a trial. These trials exist as proof of her love for us. Please return that love. Return it.
Yeah, it's a fight. A goddamn fight. Like, I don't get the logic.
That love with violence.
Put him up.
To fight you at one foot. I'll fight you at one foot.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna at least.
Oh yeah, careful. Again, I'm not sure if you're gonna. Well, I trust you now, but man, make sure you don't confuse any other shortcuts from other games of this.
An altar. It's
what the hell? Okay, altars don't move around like that. This is that stupid robot from Pokemon that I have trouble fighting. It's like
wow.
Or
I mean, the idea itself is pretty. I mean, the design is pretty neat, although the conceptually wise, like, what were they thinking?
It's a Machina from Final Fantasy X. It's got the gears and everything.
Yeah, but why does it have a wooden wheel, like a mill or something?
Yeah, what is the wheels of the connect? This is just. I shouldn't poop on too much on these SaGa games, but they really do.
Trust me, so many people do. These games are kinda notoriously disliked by some people. Yeah, they have trouble with difficulty, and I mean my favorite games. Oh crap, they've been put to sleep. And my only lived
sleep. Yeah, you only got 2, yeah.
Yeah, no, technically only Beatrice and well, maybe I'll try Seismic Strike. It's an interrupt move that has a small chance to stun the enemies.
How long does it take to wake from sleep? Is it automatic, or do you have to use curing things?
It can happen on its own, thankfully. Oh,
okay,
already
good.
turn 1.
Yeah, because I always wonder that whenever I get another RPG, so it's like, you know, I really don't want to use healing things. I just want you to wait until I wait it out. It's like...
Oh no, it's the glitch with the frozen animation. Like yeah, I'm a QA tester for a living, so this really bothers me with this game. Like, how did nobody notice this?
I mean, it's probably, again, I always call those what Sierra Games had called oops, which it would say something like, oops, you did something we weren't expecting. And it was like, oh, you wakened from sleep automatically, but you placed a mage character, and you're on this turn, which just happens to freeze your character like this. So it's like, then all these little, like, little prerequisites must happen in order for that weird thing to happen.
Yeah.
Indeed, I just saw this video on Sierra Art of, like, Easter eggs in Sierra games that only happen if you do this exact sequence of events, and many of them were very unexpected. But it's like...
Yeah, I know Sierra games have all sorts of issues. I mean, Sierra logic is a term for a reason.
Yep, exactly. Well, Moon Logic originally, but yes, it became Sierra Logic. Yeah.
Oh no.
Crap. Ah!
At least she's awake now.
I like that one. Ooh, that's good. Are there other? Oh, there are. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't register that the jellyfish enemies were also like other enemies. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. Now tell me this. This is very important. When a character is killed in battle, does he get XP?
Yeah, in this game they do. In certain
Good.
SaGa games, no, they get nothing, which is a shame. I appreciate that this game didn't do that.
It makes sense realistically, but I hate when it happens in games. I don't know if you ever watch Raptoons, when they do their Final Fantasy ones. They do the very first one. It says, "We won! You get experience points. You get experience points. You get nothing because you suck and you die." Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah,
those are very. He did a new one for the new Silent Hill 2 game. I should watch it at some point. But I really do like his videos.
Yeah, I kinda appreciate when it's like this. I remember playing certain games and such a difficult, well, maybe not less difficult and more like a long fight, and then towards the end someone died. I could not resurrect them in time, and oh god, I have to. It's such a good fight. I have to reload my save and try again. I wonder if I was able to return Aston Slot. Well.
Urpina, you destroyed our only altar. Get the hell out of here and never come back. You freaking ruined our religion. I mean, take one and forget to offer your prayers to celestials in the future. Seriously, you destroyed their altar. That is actually the opposite. I mean, do you know about a game called, oh god, Cryptomancer, I think it is? I think it's right.
Sounds a little bit familiar.
I haven't touched it in a while. I should go back to it again. It's basically a game where you type everything. To attack, to guard, to search, to gather, to speak. And it recognizes a lot of vocabulary. But you play as a dark god, so whenever you find a holy fountain to save at, you have to desecrate it somehow. So you actually can type things like poop or urinate or things like that. And that's how you save. And it's kind of sad, but I was like, that's kind of what you just did to their altar. It's a very unique game. There's very good riddles in it, too. May you go with the blessings of Astal. Get away from us.
Should we save the world together? And okay, this already bothers me. Like, I know that eventually the plot will progress to where we are saving the world, but right now we're just trying to kind of solve some issues with our kingdom. Why does she already say this?
She's not aware of the issue. Wait, you can choose as her?
Yeah,
Okay,
this also confuses me. Why do I now control Myriad and make things for her?
So you're playing as everybody, I guess. All right. Hey.
Let's go together.
I do love myself a good omelet.
So, everyone.
I do love myself a good omelet. She keeps talking about food. It's really weird.
Well, she probably doesn't eat that much. If she's a nun and she's like, like a monk, maybe she just like just fast for everything and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, and she's not my most skilled character, but I still did unlock a bunch for her, so I'm definitely gonna be using her, especially since someone has noted that, oh, technically a strategy with 3 mages is good against the ultimate boss of the game.
I mean, me personally, when I play games like this, I tend to like put people in my party who are like the specialized NPCs or like plot heavy ones. If I just get like a generic grunt, like the ones I start out with, I mean, I have them for the first part. Then once I get, and I can Final Fantasy Tactics Thunder God Sid, I mean, he's in my party forever because he's kind of OP.
But Thunder God Sid, I keep hearing about him, but it sounds
he was the only. He was the only reason I won the game. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, that name always bothered me. Thunder God Sid, isn't that like the wizard from Monty Python? There are those who call me Tim.
I think, well, technically his full name is even more of a mouthful. It's Sedalphus Orlando. But yeah, people call him Thunder God Sid, and he just looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi. So it's like... I believe I see a passage of some sort hidden behind the falls, like in every video game. Maybe able to pass through here and reach your side of the river.
Perhaps, but are you certain of where it leads? Well, to the other side.
Nay, my lady, I just said I saw it just now. You also simply fall afoul of fiends. Not like that. We could simply fall afoul of fiends, like right now. Oh, they're froggies! Don't call the froggies.
Yeah.
Darn it, you said they're so cute. Oh my god. Okay. My brain is confused. I can't tell if I'm freaked out or excited by their long legs.
Yeah, yeah, it's so disproportional.
I want to see his other foot. It's like, oh yeah, it's like... not that I'm into that kind of thing. It was like, oh, because I know that Aaron from Game Grumps has a 5.3 out of 5 on wikifeet.org. Doesn't mean I'm into that kind of thing. But they're so cute, froggy. Yeah, thanks to Big the Cat. I think I call every time I see Froggy, I just say Froggy.
Yeah, Big the Cat. Wait, what's Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure 1?
Yes. He's also. I don't watch much of the series now because I tried it and I couldn't get into it. But he is in Sonic Prime, and he definitely has more dialogue this time.
Ooh, nice.
He's definitely still simple, but he is very, very cute, and I love him. But yeah, Sonic Adventure. He's also in Sonic Frontiers. He has the little fishing minigame, so he's in that too. So he is in a few more these days, but yeah. Big the Cat, Storm the Eagle, and Vector the Alligator are my favorite Sonic characters. Oh, no, Storm the Albatross, sorry.
Wait, is Storm the Albatross?
He's supposed to be, despite the fact that albatrosses have like a, God, was it 14-foot wingspan or something like that? They have a huge wingspan. He doesn't have like that long arms. He has huge hands. But yeah, Storm from Sonic Riders is technically supposed to be an albatross.
That guy. Okay, now I'm getting it. Yeah, because I kept thinking about that reporter from Sonic Boom.
Oh, no. Oh, well, that's Soar, but oh, God, I love him, too. Oh,
yeah,
he is beautiful. Yes, I so deeply love him. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Snap Cube dub of Sonic Riders, you should, because the way they do Storm is adorable.
Yeah, I kind of recall the first time seeing it. I think it might have been in the really old. I mean, when did Sonic Riders come out?
Oh God, I never followed up on it. Let me just see. Hold on. Windows research. That was 2006.
2006. Huh. Yeah, maybe at that point I was still using cheesy art. That's like a pretty old website. No longer existing, but yeah, it used to be a thing, and I remember for the first time seeing that albatross. Seeing him and telling someone, wow, okay, that's a really good Sonic OC, and the person says, no, that's not an OC, that's an actual character from the game, and yeah, later I realized what stigma there is to Sonic fan characters, and that stuck with me. Okay, if it looks really, really good, it's probably not an OC.
He's so cute, and I got a plushie of him finally from Starland, and the plushie is built in a way that makes it look like one eyebrow is raised and the other's lowered. It just makes him look cuter.
That's a neat touch.
I love him. He is so cute and cuddly. But yeah, at some point, remind me to share with you the Snap Cube dub of Sonic Riders because it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it would be appreciated.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get some ice for my mug. So you go ahead and chat here, and I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yep, will do. Holy Grail. Huh, the delay between this and this stream is not that... What a relief! We've passed through safely! And yeah, now I can just keep going back and forth, but I'm not sure if we should do that much.
There we go. I forgot the lemon juice. Well, you know what? That's fine. Got lemon juice. All right.
I don't know, maybe.
You don't. Is it too? Well, it's easy. I mean, again, since you have all your stuff and everything, you should be able to.
Yeah, I just was kind of debating about the order of things, but thinking about it, yeah, let's just go for it. The forest seems remarkably dense here, almost as dense as me.
Well, maybe if you ate a little more and stopped burping so much and stopped destroying altars from nuns, then maybe you wouldn't be as dense. Must be a side effect of the trees that were transplanted here from more tropical areas. The result of these unusual hybrids.
How do you know that? Gosh.
I wish well, again, I know this is par for the course of the SaGa series, but I wish there was more variety in this than just walk around and fight. Like, some puzzle solving or exploration or mini games or something. It's
you know what? This is actually something that I really dislike about this game, because as much as people complain about SaGa, Unlimited SaGa, because that's a game that did a weird thing, like exploration became turn-based. They kind of try to imitate a game board where you move from one field to the next, and there's like a limit, like you have 80 turns to complete the mission, and
This
Oh.
is a stellar blessing.
and yet people hated that. SaGa Scarlet Grace comes out and people are relieved. Ooh, no more board games. But I played the game and I'm sorry. In Unlimited SaGa, I had dungeons, each with its own artwork, some with a unique theme song, exploration, sometimes puzzles to solve, gimmicks. Like, oh, in this room you move backwards. In this room there's hidden stuff behind the walls, so even if it shows that there's nothing there, you should still try pressing because you might transition the room. You find treasure chests, you can detect traps on them, lockpick, various things to mix up the gameplay, and here you just walk, interact with an object, fight, the end. And I really dislike this thing.
No, I totally agree. There's a little bit of variety. But yeah.
Some, I speculate that people might simply have added this because it makes it easier to port to mobile devices.
Yeah, I see that too.
Yeah, although, and I will talk about this in the future review, I don't really see that great sales on those devices. Meanwhile, the Romancing Saga 2 remake, which is very impressive. Oh, gotta go, but I'll keep the stream running. Thanks, AJ. Much appreciated.
Oh, no problem. See you, AJ.
So yeah, they tried something more ambitious, and it worked out, and people really seem to like Romancing Saga 2, the remake, not the remaster, because, again, that really bothers me. Like, why? Why are you already remaking a game that you only just now remastered from the Super Nintendo? Oh, the bees! They're in my eyes, they're in my eyes.
You released the bees. Perhaps with their invasive predators gone, it's become safe for them to be active again. Or are you asking for tampons? Because we do have tampons in America called OB. So if you're asking for OBs, it kind of makes sense. If we're lucky, we just might acquire some Jusitanian honey. How is it so hard to say?
You've always loved your honey.
I've always loved you, Urpina. Yes, I've always loved honey.
I forgot about this because there is a different quest where there also comes up that... Isn't that a weird trait to give someone? He loves honey. How often does that come up in the game?
The cutest...
Two times?
The cutest time that ever happened was in Baldur's Gate 3, when you're talking with, oh god, I forget his name again. The guy who can turn to the bear, the big sexy druid guy who was probably the big reason I got the game, because you can romance the werebear.
Oh, yeah.
But when you talk to him, he does admit he loves honey, and he rolls his eyes and says, "Yes, I know." It's very ironic. It's like... He is so sweet. I think it's Halson, I think it's his name, but I love him. He is such a sweet bear.
Deserted village.
Ooh, alligator.
I like desserts. These ruins date from the era of the Empire. Such splendid mansions in their time, now gone to rack and ruin, and none remain to occupy them.
Well, then let's kill that nun! I mean, you already kind of fought one before, right? I mean, how dare she occupies this stupid place? We should rack and ruin her. The Imperial aristocracy made a sort of health resort in Provincia Jusitania. This is quite a popular holiday destination. Used to be a Hojo's. That's Howard Johnson. They don't exist anymore.
The Empire's collapse left naught of places like this, but dust and rot. I understand Father's dreams of imperial restoration. If neglected, even mighty Sylvia might be rendered buzz. Okay.
Shall we go then? We must make for Azkaban! I hear his prisoners there.
Doggy!
Doggy! Oh, can you get the news?
The poor thing, he looks hungry.
Well, so are we. Ready? Well, let's eat it. Perhaps he was abandoned by his owner. I sure am hungry for hot dogs.
Hello, boy. Here you go. Eat this.
Maybe
What is she giving him?
I like to imagine that after she said that, she just punched him in the face. Like, here you go, boy. So much was that.
Eat my fists.
This was, milady. We cannot bring along this dog. Would feeding him not be an irresponsible action ultimately? Once you name him, you're going to have to, like, freaking forgive.
Yeah, let's feed him. Surely no one could find fault in such a small act of compassion. Who can say that someone won't eventually take him in? Our kindness might help him survive until that day.
Please remember this scene if we ever do play Split Fiction, because we find a cat in that who gets treated nicely and should not be treated nicely. So,
spoilers.
For those who have played Split Fiction, they know who I'm talking about, but I won't spoil it. It's a very amusing scene. You'll definitely like it.
We'll get to that in due time.
Yeah.
I'll try to make it next week.
I don't suppose this will cause any trouble. It's not as though the building is occupied. It's all left to rack and ruin or rot and whatever you said.
And yeah, doing this gives you some bonus in a later quest.
Well, that's BS. You don't get a stupid like dog summon like what's his name? Yuna gets with
Renoa in Final Fantasy VIII, Angelo.
Like Angelo, yes, that's right.
The bridge is shut fast. What shall we do? Greetings. We seek passage, but we are barred by this bridge. Pray, can you lower it for us?
What do you want me to do? Pray for you or lower it for you? Nothing's free in this world, girl. You want to cross? Let's cop him some coin. God. You know, for Imperial Gold, that be sufficient? Imperial Gold will do fine. Whoa! Imperial Gold will do fine. No, it won't! Gold for true? You'll hear now complaints. I warn you, though, if you're trying to put one over on me, never reach the other side. It's called Alligator Bridge for a reason. There's no alligators here.
So
Ow!
That's a 3D model?
Imperial Gold. Ain't that a sight? Can't recall the last time I laid eyes on the real thing. I use weird pair things for currency.
Whatever was the meaning of that?
Abandoned, milady! You're ill control of the region! I can still hear you, you know! Yeah, I'm definitely playing on the... Seriously, Alligator Bridge? Again, more false advertising. Good. Misery! God.
Yeah, quite a title.
God, it's like, again, I'm not a fan of these really bad names. Like in Final Fantasy 15, your hometown is literally called Insomnia. It's like, that's not a good name for your kingdom.
Oh, you should have really slept on that name before selecting it.
I get the whole reason of it and everything, but still, ugh. Again, I have issues. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't do anything, the pirates just leave.
And they don't go in a circle.
Look at the devastation brought upon this place. Surely this was the work of pirates. You think?
You do know they're rowing in circles, right?
Yeah, the minstrel, I don't feel like...
Oh god, no wonder this place is called Misery. Just look at everybody.
Yeah, I bet
like,
he's listening.
It's like Robert Smith came in and had sex with everyone in the village. That's a cure.
My goodness. God, yeah, this is why you're here. This is what you're here to help me.
I'm sorry, I'm making a lot of oblique references. I just realized I'm 45 years old and probably nobody's going to really get these things. But yeah.
Oh my god, from my very youth, I'm used to people making references that I don't understand. It's perfectly alright.
To be honest, I think Robert Smith is actually a very happy guy. I just know that he is like, his music tends to be like very low-key. But yeah. And Queendom, I'm laughing at Queendom because I'm remembering Lucy and Peanuts inventing that word, and now it's become a legit word.
Oh like, my, oh.
We beg your forgiveness. There's nothing left in this village. Please, please forgive us.
Oh man, I wanted to rob you, but okay, fine.
Yeah, come on. It's like, if you beat the pirates first, you can join their crew, and then you can beat their asses. So, yeah.
Nay, please, raise your head. I am but a
Yes.
simple traveler. Can you tell me what has happened here?
You are stricken. Ooh, stricken. The castle Fulmore doesn't take his tax. Grumon raiders steal by force. Many have fled the village in despair, including my own son. Alas, the castle has sealed the border. There was no escape for us commoners, especially though those low-cut outfits like mine. My son thought to leave by way of the river under the castle. I wish he had got a boat. He doesn't know how to swim. He came back, so he must have made it to the other side. I'm certain of it. He sure must be living a life of happiness somewhere.
What?
Here. The intended child beyond the porter? If you happen to meet my son, please give my sack to him. It's a memento of his mother that was precious to him. And let him know his father as well, too, and just lost his sack.
Okay. I
In the
don't
words
remember that the first time playing.
In the words of Noel Fielding from Mighty Boosh, I gotta leave because you're a freak. So we meet again. Who exactly are you, Falk? Why do you have so many flowers all over your goddamn outfit?
We are but simple travelers.
Yes. Yes, simple travelers, huh? You need to be more crazy like me, hang seashells from your ears and balls on your hair. Come on. Quite to do going down to Provincia Ronicum. Got anything to do with you? You don't want to hang around here too long. My sisters catch wind to someone like you, and your goose is cooked.
Goose is
Honk,
cooked.
honk, if you get my drift. But yeah.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
It means your mama. Just not a daughter of House Gelanius wandering these parts is liable to get nabbed and ransomed. A person of ambition might even parlay that into claim on some House Gelanius' territory, if you know what I mean. Wink,
Ooh.
wink. In fact, a gal could pull that off, while she'd have herself a tiny claim as next in line for the throne of the queendom.
Ooh.
Lucky for you, I got no designs on the throne. So you folk are looking to trek from Provincia Hibernia to Azkaban, right? I don't suppose you'd be willing to take me with you. I'd give anything to see it, even if just once. There's no love between Grumon and House Gwynese of Hibernia, but I'd wager I'd be safe enough if I showed up with a group of House Gelanius. Oh, God, all these words. It's a pretty simple choice I got for you. Take me along or get captured here. What'll it be?
Fine. You may join.
Well then, my name's... Oh, God. Okay, this was the reason for your thumbnail, okay?
Yes.
My name is Vagina, one of the 7 princesses of the Grumon Queendom. Not that it really matters none, but whatever. Pleased to meet you, young miss of House Gelanius.
Pleasure's mine.
Okay, Ogniana, which is kind of funny because Ogień is Polish for fire, and Ognia would be like fire, like a command, like an order, like I want fire, something, and Ogniana would be like flamey, like a female adjective to fiery, although not that proper. And so yeah, to me it seems obvious that the creators must have taken Slavic languages as an inspiration here, although it's kind of weird considering that this seems like a kind of tropical place and Poland is not really like that, but okay. But her element, as you can see by the icon here, is earth. She has red hair, and she has a name that kind of alludes to fire, and yet, yeah, earth. I don't get it.
So it's like lightning from Final Fantasy 13 being able to cast fire attacks. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, well, I would argue this is worse here. And yeah, she's one of my mainstays in the party, although, God, I don't know who else to replace. Like, I guess I'm gonna just
I mean, I was gonna suggest like one of the grunts, like Beatrice or brown-haired girl, but whatever you want. Although again, that makes the party unbalanced because of too many mages or fighters, and by all means don't. But
yeah, no worries.
I was gonna say it does kind of make sense because Agni is like Igni, and Ignis is definitely the Latin word for fire. So that I definitely see the relation there. But yeah, otherwise that does not make sense that she's Earth related. That's kind of confusing.
Yeah, but I should not really nitpick Japanese people for getting stuff like that wrong or something. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna use her. Okay, if you look at her stats, her strength is at 9, which is not that big. Like Urpina, 14, and stuff. So you'd think that her specialty in Axis would kind of be like, okay, she's clearly too weak to wield them. But no, she's considered the strongest axe wielder in the game. Why? Because axes deal high damage no matter what. Even like a higher strength helps, but it's gonna do decent damage no matter what, and the only downside of axes is that they miss a lot, and her dexterity is at a whopping 12, which, okay, Mondo has 13, but, yeah, there's characters with that high stuff, but they don't have a specialty in axes or something, so basically she's considered the best at it. Like, she'll deal decent damage and she won't miss. And yeah, I kinda trained her, but at the same time, yeah, her even if axes are very valuable, she's also gonna use daggers, short swords, because someone has to, and just, yeah, I guess in fights where daggers are kind of required, it's kind of figured that, yeah, okay, I guess I can spare the mighty barbarian for some daggers.
Do axes ignore defense or armor? Is that why they're so powerful?
I think a few of those attacks could do something. Although, yeah, they can do enfeebling, like minus defense, minus speed, minus attack. Here, damage, they have 2 attacks that deal additional damage to plants, so that's kind of neat. They have an instant death move. And focus, that's basically intelligence. They can lower that too. And Hell's Fury. This used to be really expensive, but I have the max rank on it, so it just costs 4 stars. And it's basically, if an enemy uses a slashing move, a blunt move, then this attack fires off and it can deal over 1,000 damage. It's kind of hilarious. It's almost Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you activated my trap card. Bam! Dead.
Oh, well, do my eyes deceive me? Lady Urpina, the noble house Geladius, I bid you welcome.
You know of me, my lord?
Absolutely. Even one such as myself has heard of the beautiful flower within the House of Swords.
I? A beautiful flower? You flatter me, sir, but such a title would seem far more fitting for Lady Elizabeth of House Juins. Juins, I fear. Yeah, Lady Elizabeth gets a lot of mentions, but we will get to meet her soon enough. Urpina's sister-in-law.
Oh, not you. I was referring to Mondo behind you. We shall send word of your arrival to House Guinese post-haste, my lady. Until our messenger returns, pray do me the honor of a sojourn here.
Sojourn?
Sojourn. I when I hear that word, I just think of Sojourner Truth, actual, real writer here at one point. Actually, I think I got that wrong. Shame on me, bad American. I should have looked up that individual again. But yeah, go ahead.
He was certainly courteous, and yet...
He's mine, you don't touch him. And yet, behind those gilded words, he has no intention of granting us passage to Hibernia.
I rather suspect not. It seems we've no choice but to bide our time here and gather information for Vincia Justina. Perhaps we can find some way to slip past the recalcitrant foes.
You've been gathering information the whole past hour in Justania. We've been mocking bees, fighting alligator bridges, and recruiting at least 3 other people. We can go now.
Yeah, it seems really weird how the game could... okay, from the left it says this thing, and from the right it says nothing. So maybe we have to pass from here. I'm gonna save my game, but I keep being scared. Am I pressing L1 or R1?
Yes, there we go. Okay, my apologies. I'm mentioning this only to teach myself and to correct on the stream here. I'm quoting this from Wikipedia. Sojourner Truth was an American abolitionist and activist for African-American civil rights, women's rights, and alcohol temperance. She was born to slavery in New York, but she did escape with her infant daughter to freedom in 1826. So good on her. No, she's very, very much I looked up to here in America. So no, amazing woman.
That's interesting.
So my apologies for getting the truth wrong.
Yeah, I'm not familiar
I apologize.
with American history. Okay, this is strange because it seems like this cutscene has voice acting.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I'll be quiet.
That easy? I wouldn't have turned to you. Something nasty is living in those depths. Sure as eggs is eggs.
Eggs is eggs?
Something nasty. That's all I know. I ain't never heard of nobody who chanced it down there and made it back alive to talk about what they saw.
I see. So we should chance it then?
How'd you come to that conclusion, you addle-pated child? That's the last thing you want to do.
Oh.
Very well, that settles it. We shall pass through to the other side by way of the river beneath the castle. Lead the way, Agniana.
It's so weird hearing someone say her name properly.
I told you to go the flaming way! Your ears as useless as your brain?
Okay, for this girl, I want to use that quote again from Game Grumps. What's the open mouth slap across the head button? Open hand slap across the mouth button. That's what it is.
She doesn't say a lot. That's awkward.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when they have just random events that have voice acting. It's like you don't think like they warrant voice acting, but apparently they do.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, I get it. They don't have the budget to voice everyone, but then they voice someone randomly, and it's really, oh, what?
That's amazing, because I just got a game recently called Rusty Rabbit on Switch. It's also on Steam. And it's clear it's not like the best game. It's a very interesting little digging RPG battle game with rabbits all over. But it has constant voice acting. It's clear it's a low-budget game, but apparently they had enough budget to like give every single character like voice-acted lines. You know, it's like I'm amazed that they were able to do that. So like something like this, which obviously was much more high budget and from a more prestigious company, I suppose they wouldn't do that for all their cutscenes.
Yeah, it is bizarre when stuff like that happens. I know for sure Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song was a game where they basically voice acted everything. Like everything was voice acted. They put the care into it, so it really did work out like that. But yeah, not with everything it seems. Oh man, she's. Yeah, I placed her into the role of someone using daggers really late, so a lot of her is just level 1s. The laptop's getting warmer, so I don't know. We'll maybe play for a bit longer, but yeah, I'll
Yeah, do as long as you wish and everything.
Yeah, I won't be dragging out this into infinity.
Do you have a desktop as well, or just a laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop, yeah, because I'm visiting my parents for Easter, so
Okay.
so that's why I'm on the weaker machine this time, and that's
I
why
see. Happy Easter, by the way.
yeah, that's why I also said that not split
Useful,
fiction this time, or you're gonna.
No, it's okay. I understand, but yeah, did you do it on a laptop last time as well?
Yeah. SaGa Scarlet Grace is enough of a weak title to where I feel like, yeah, this'll survive it. This'll make it through somehow. But
my laptop was similar and everything. I just didn't know if you had access to your PC at that time, or if you wanted to do it this way. But yeah, I guess. I mean, it goes as long as you wish. But yeah, I was just a little confused. That's all.
the goblins with the awkward teeth and ears with metal knuckles with gloves, or what the hell's that thing?
Interesting eyes, and they have a cute little baby rattle they fight with. Oh, it's.
Oh yeah, the eyes. It's kind of like ram's eyes.
Yeah, they're like the ungulate eyes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't watch much of the show, but yeah.
Yeah, the priest froze again. Like, it's him specifically again.
Yeah, that's what just him. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, I thought this was a mirror reflection, but no, her emblem is on the right side.
It's still on the same side. Yeah. Is that not? Yeah, it would be cool if it was.
Yeah, I already wanted to kind of complain, oh, they did a mistake.
Now, perfectly symmetrical fighting never solved anything.
You're too slow.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of like her rose paddles. It kind of has a... Oh, they can stun. Yeah, this is one of the games where they kind of change things, and all of a sudden, yeah, the stun moves might work, which on one hand cool, because it kind of makes these items useful and stuff, but at the same time, I understand why they're not a thing in a lot of games, and it feels awkward to have it thing that you rely on.
And you're done.
Oh, what you're snacking?
Pita chips.
Ooh.
Some very nice, very light pita chips. Pita thins, rather. With some tzatziki, if you know about tzatziki.
Oh yeah, tzatziki. Oh god, I remember hearing about it and being so confused. Oh, I thought that was just a German word.
No, it's Greek. It is a cucumber-based yogurt dip. It's very refreshing.
Ooh.
And very, very nice and light. But yeah, it's very, very good. I feel sad because I was going to make curry last night. I bought a lot of groceries, bought some nice stew beef. Then I came home. Apparently, the guy who packed my groceries didn't pack the stew beef in the bags. So I was like, oh man, it's like, so I got to go back and get some more meat. But tonight we're going to go to Bruton's coming over. We're going to go to a nice Chinese restaurant that I like a lot. And tomorrow we're going to go to a restaurant called The Walrus, Oyster and Ale House.
Oh yeah, obviously I saw.
Oh yeah, we're going to the same place where it had the giant statue coming out of the beach with the giant foot and everything. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Good times.
Good times, a third one says, good times. Yeah. But it's ironic because he's not as interested in the foot as he is the mouth coming out because he likes gore, so he likes the idea of being swallowed by it. So he's going to get a picture of him in the mouth. So
yeah, obviously, yeah. I guess if people being into that.
Oh man, but no, and again, once more, thank you so much for going there with me. I hope you had sincerely hope you had a good time here.
I really did. It's been great. Tim's is in the chat. Next time. Hello,
Tim's
Farel and friend.
Yay! Hello, Tim.
Goose.
I say there, monstrosity. Do you know the Tims? A Homestar reference.
Oh. Kind of what but yeah, I get. Okay, it depends where I go with my hand. It is kind of hot in one area. I don't get what influences it.
That's fine.
Or I guess I also go by WaroDuck on Twitch. My YouTube username is Ancient. Yeah, I kind of get that. In some places I'm referred to by, and also just kind of use the username Farel Forever, which is like a thing I did when I created YouTube.
I remember that. I remember that too. Also, and I probably still have Schwankmaj, because that's a reference to Jan Schwankmeyer, a Czech surrealist filmmaker, which I used a long time to make my first email account. And I used it because nobody else would use that name, so it was like easy for me to remember and easy to use for security. Oh god, just this time! What the?
Years I wondered where that comes from.
Yes, Jan Schwank. I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I'm probably not. You might know better if you know Slavic languages better. Schwankmeyer, or Schwankmeyer. But very amazing filmmaker, but I won't lie, half of the stuff is hard for me to watch because it is kind of scary and creepy. But I will say right now, he was direct inspiration for both Terry Gilliam and Tim Burton. And I am convinced that in that sequence in the Tim Burton Willy Wonka movie, with all the little puppets singing in the beginning, that is direct reference to Jan Schwankmeyer, because those are the puppets that he uses in a lot of his animation and everything. So, especially when they get on fire, it's like, yeah, I can see Schwankmeyer doing that too.
It's really, really neat.
The exit is nearby.
Oh.
It seems there wasn't something nasty here after all.
Voice acting.
By the Celestials,
Iron
bars.
How did you sneak up on us all the time?
She better not follow up with let's eat them.
I made of chocolate.
Well, if iron is good for you, I mean, you need iron in your diet, and they are bars, and bars come in chocolate, so therefore they must be edible.
This strikes me as plenty nasty, girl. Ain't no pleasure being right all the time. Did you hear that noise? Sounds to me like a whole gaggle of fiends.
No, it didn't.
This rotten hole has trap written all over
It sounded like an F-17 Boeing airplane, like landing or flying by or something.
Oh, a fiend!
There is no retreat, and I relish it. The blade of the Emperor, House Gelanius, shall carve a path of blood.
I also said a gaggle of fiends. Is that the word for a group of fiends? The same word as a group for geese? A gaggle?
Well, maybe geese count as fiends. We do have one in chat.
Hello, goose. Oh, this sounds more serious. Yeah, this is definitely ball physic fight.
A kraken is with us. recall.
I pray my strength suffices.
Yeah, I get the idea behind the design, but yeah, I still miss the giant octopus with a ship around it design of one of the aquatic monsters, but I don't think it.
He's basically Skeletor and Orthos from Final Fantasy 6 merged together.
Oh yeah.
I got you now, you boob.
I probably couldn't do a Skeletor impression, but
I can do it much more than you stupid boob. That's what I thought. Nothing. Alan Oppenheimer, who voices Skeletor, I think he's still around because I know he was in the Rescue Rangers movie as Skeletor again. He's such a sweet, wonderful guy. He's very, very cute and lovable. And it's too bad because the guy who plays He-Man, Roger Irwin, I think his name was. The man has severe social anxiety. He was reported to be such a friendly, sweet guy on the set and everything. But Alan Oppenheimer repeatedly asked him to come to conventions with him to meet fans and stuff, and he refused every time because he was just afraid to meet people. And it was too bad. It was because amazing guy.
I mean, that is unfortunate, but as someone who's really shy,
Yeah.
To some extent, I kind of get it.
I get it too. I get very overwhelmed at least larger conventions and everything, so I totally get it. But as far as I know, he lived a very happy life, and so no other regrets otherwise. But every time I look back at those tunes, I mean, they may be funny, but there are one or two that actually have some good messages and good everything in them. And again, I like the fact that He-Man, he's not a warrior. I see him more as a tactician. And he never uses his sword to fight. He uses it more as a tool. And in the one episode where he thinks he actually killed someone, he's so horrified he throws the sword away. And it's like the one episode of the series that actually has shading in it to make it look more serious.
Ooh.
So there is something to the original series, cheesy as it is.
Yeah, it is cheesy, but I do appreciate it for what it is. It's probably to a large extent just nostalgia of mine, but
Yeah, it is for me personally, yeah.
it is neat.
But it's ironic because I didn't grow up. I know it came out at the same time, but I didn't watch it. I've been getting into Bravestar recently, which I never knew existed when I was a kid. I totally missed on that, so I discovered it much later in life. And that series also has some interesting things in it. In fact, it might be the only 80s series where a child character actually dies.
Oh yeah.
They had one episode about drugs, and the kid legitimately died in it because they said, we want to show kids the truth about this. We're not going to pull punches. So it's like...
Yeah, that always... Okay, no, I'm not saying this in the sense that's kind of wrong, debatable. I don't think that was I don't like depictions of death. I just find it so interesting that people sometimes are so nervous. Let's not show anything to children. Everything is too dangerous. We must protect them. But wait, we're supposed to scare them straight from all the rockets, smoke. Oh yeah, show someone dying. Show them brutally being killed, so kids know that this is a bad idea. I'm not sure that you have a consistent viewpoint on what.
I agree. I see it both ways. On one hand, yes, we need to show the truth somehow, but on the other hand, I don't like fear-based teaching. I mean, that always bothers me. So I can't say if it was the right decision or not. All I'm saying is that it was a very unique and interesting way to do it. But I mean, and by the way, I mean, when it comes to that show, I'm more into Handlebar, the walrusy bartender of that series. And lately I've been kind of hoping and wishing that someone would do this kind of live action video of all the characters dancing in a bar together to Cotton Eye Joe. Because every time I listen to that, I just think of the whole cast of characters to it and everything. You even have a horse winnie in it, so you can put 30 horse characters in it too. I think it would be perfect. It's kind of like that commercial they did of the live action Skeletor and He-Man dancing to "Time of Your Life" from Dirty Dancing. That was wonderful.
Nice. The voice appear to have been broken. Is there voice acting here?
I can't remember what's saying.
No, there's
No.
none.
Go ahead.
They had so much voice acting, but
I know. I'm surprised. I don't know what constitutes it.
I suppose those fiends were useful for something.
So that was pure dumb luck. You know this is impressive as your brain is soft, girl. Just starts poking it over and over and hearing swishing in his mouth, while Urpina just looks blankly like across the road.
Provincia Hibernia. Oh, that's where Walt Disney is.
I was going to say, why isn't it frozen over? Hibernia implies ice. Oh, God.
Yeah, this is another naming scheme, which is gonna like. Well, what's the idea? We managed to escape. What was that fiend, and why was it underneath Castle for more?
Probably someone to guard the area. As to what manner of sorcery they used to do so, I cannot begin to imagine.
Using wicked summoning magic to protect the castle, can such a thing really be allowed? Wow, are you gonna pursue the Lord of the Castle with in the international court or something like?
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not going to answer that question. All right.
Okay.
Keep it going for a little bit. I gotta let in a friend who's at the front door. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Sure. I'm gonna read up where we're going, even if I think we're not gonna be playing for much longer. Maybe just a wee little bit. So fun to get this going, and yeah, Royce is amazing here, so that makes this a lot more fun. Just looking at the guy. Forget that there's multiple approaches to this. Not that different. We would still eventually end up here, but yeah, that kind of makes the guys complicated to read. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, come on in if you wish to watch, but keep mind I'm voicing too. All right, there we go. We're back again. Got two walruses in the house right now, so that's good.
Also, so you have a guest over.
Yes, we got two walruses here. Bruton is another walrus of mine, so let's pretend that this one walrus is two walruses. So yeah.
Bruton, hey.
He's coming in a second. Yeah. Hello. Hey, dude. This is Bruton. You're on the air, so be nice to everybody. I just want.
For those watching,
they're playing.
Yeah, I got to meet Bruton while visiting Royce in America. Really nice guy.
He is cute, chunky rubies. Deep. Yeah, just a basic quest. I'm not sure how much we'll do here. What? Yeah, in this game, when they try to cover up some monk's or person's face, they cover it up like that. But I don't know, I somehow feel like it still kind of looks okay because of that cone head. I guess that's kind of... Yeah, I was gonna say, that he's got a freaking little pointy head to have his head, the hood shaped that way. Or he has a helmet underneath the hood, which makes even less sense. And also, he just spoke, so he just betrayed his own, law about the throne of silence and why he was speaking.
It's mostly about peace and stuff, but yeah, SaGa Emerald Beyond kind of tries to do the same, but the priests have really round heads, but that kind of doesn't work as well because it looks like really normal, like a realistic looking human, and the shape and everything doesn't seem stylized. And why would anyone cover up everything from above their lip, even their nose? It just, how would you function like that?
They can only look down. They can only like see their feet and everything. So they don't even know. He doesn't even know who he's looking at. How do you know someone was here?
Oh, so it's a blockade NPC. I cannot.
Yeah, that's what I'm presuming. But yeah. Okay, wait. Well, how? Okay, I dare you to pronounce that word for me.
Seobron.
Seobron. Okay.
Wasn't that hard?
No, but aren't you the rare guest? Welcome to Seobron.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, she's the CEO of Braun. She's the corporate executive officer.
And if you look closely, you can tell this is the exact character model for Marianne, just colored blue.
Yeah, it's the same. It's like it's got similar. Is she a nun as well, or just?
Yeah, this is a lazy thing that this game does, where characters get reused. I talked about it in my review, but you know what? This I can get, but when it's like a case where a character is a recolor of another recruitable character, and the game does a weird rule where, oh, you have this character already, you cannot have the recolor of them now. What? So I need to pay attention who I recruit? Like, what? It seems stupid.
You may feel free to make use of any of our town's facilities.
Okay. Great
stuff. Okay. You got a gift, but we don't see what the gift is.
Not that much to see for now, so... God, I mean, I don't know how long you're playing. Oh!
That's up! Oh. Urpina, I told you to stop doing that!
Yeah, I
now look what you've done!
Yeah, honestly, I feel like fighting the Earth Serpent might be a good finale for this video.
Yeah, you know what, yeah. If you're gonna make them die, then they die in a flash of fire.
Yeah, although it does seem really random, like earlier. Oh my goodness, this does so much things for the story. The whole nation gets invaded, and here it's just, oh yeah, it pops up, let's kill it, and that's that. Yeah, the game has a weird way of storytelling. It seeks to lay waste not only to Ronicum, but Hibernia also. Fie! I'll not allow it!
Language, Urpina! What is the F word?
Media leaves Earth magic. You're calling.
Just a little bit. Again, believe it or not, it is much, much better than it was during the last stream. And yesterday, until I sat down like that night, I did not cough all day, even when I went outside. So either my antihistamines are actually taking effect now, or there was less pollen in the air or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I get how that can have an impact on stuff.
But really, I am much, much better. It's just more occasional now than is aggravating. So I apologize to anyone watching who's like hearing me choking bad and everything.
What? The boss can be put to sleep?
So I guess some can. I mean, if this is like any other games, early bosses do have stats ailment weaknesses. Later bosses usually do not. So I guess makes sense there.
Yeah, but this seems really bizarre. It's supposed to summon ads. Oh god, I'm using MMO.
This is good though. Do you have any attacks that take advantage of it sleeping?
No, there's nothing like that. No. It's just basically I would have to keep putting it to sleep.
I'm thinking of Dragon Quest. The Dragon Quest is like that.
I'll just waste it. Something.
I mean...
Yeah, I want to have it's supposed to be an end of session thing, so I want to be at least a little bit fancy.
main characters I'm telling Bruton. Main character's name is Urpina, so we're all calling her Urpina. So it's like, yeah, that's it's I'm taking very little in this game seriously, but it's a joy to watch Farel play and
Yeah, Roy doesn't take this seriously, and I appreciate it.
Oh, good, good.
Well, that's it. What? It even got confused, and no, if you're confused, you do not attack your own allies or anything, but you cannot control which commands you use. It's just a random command it gets utilized.
Yeah, that's similar. Can he attack himself? I mean, that's like, yeah.
No, really, in this game, no. And I just appreciate it because that means that I cannot attack myself. Stop attacking yourself.
Well, don't do millionaire on him. That's a multi-enemy attack. Why don't do just a single enemy attack on him?
Yeah, because I want to rank it up, and
oh, I forgot that's how it works. Yeah, okay,
yeah, and
okay.
it is still a very, very powerful attack. So that's
I understand now. Wow. Okay, I was expecting you to beat him, but I guess you did. Good job.
Yeah, that was really fast. I did not expect it to work that well. But yeah, again, I did not expect to put him to sleep, slowing things down.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, what do you do?
More importantly, when's dinner?
More importantly, what's for dinner?
Okay, that's not as good as the Tales series. Like, when you finish a battle, if one of your characters is poisoned, they will actually comment on that. And it's like, please heal me. It's like, why? It's like...
Wow, that's superb attention to detail.
I haven't played the Tales games in a while, but they were very good at that. They were very good at doing that. And remind me, there's a very cute scene, I'm telling Bruton here, in one of the Tales games, where there's a guy with a mustache, and they ask if they can touch his mustache. He just leans forward, and they just start stroking it. It's a very cute scene. They're very fun. They're very interesting games, but sometimes the control schemes are very sort of clusterfucky.
With a fiend such as this on the rampage, I worry what may become of the world.
You were talking about saving the world earlier. Come on, don't act like your expectations for Faye are that positive.
What she didn't know is, just like in Mother 3, that was one of the 4 dragons that held up the Earth, and she just kind of doomed a quarter of it to danger now.
Yeah.
We're going to learn about green tea.
Mm-hmm.
Look, teach the matcha.
Matcha. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to a convention where I'll be brewing matcha tea for people.
Well, then you can teach the matcha.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
North American
stop it
matcha
right here.
It's not good timing, though.
Yeah, very, very great timing. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for doing this, Farel. I always love watching you play and sharing these moments with you.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to have you around. It's great that some people are enjoying this, and yeah, we'll definitely try and get the split fiction hopefully next week.
Yeah, if you plan, but yes, no pressure on that. But just let me know if you have any issues or need assistance or anything. But this is great too. So whatever you can do, it's good.
Yeah,
fiction is really fun.
Yeah, it's very, very fun. It's very linear, but it's very, very fun. Yes, and very good, especially if you make our characters look like the 2 girls in it. It'll be very cute if you make them look like that. I would love that.
Well, we'll see about that. I don't know that will work. But yeah, my laptop is about to fry itself, so...
Yeah, go ahead and just do too.
So yeah, again, I'm Farel. This was Royce and his friend Bruton.
Hey.
So, well, if everything goes according to plan, we'll come back next week with a different game. So please look forward to that. And yeah, I guess this is it.
Love you guys tons. Oh.
Oh my, there's been more entrances in chat, but my phone...
We're just finishing. I feel bad now.
I did not see them. Little Norwegians. Yeah.
Hi, little Norwegians. Hi, everybody. Oh.
I'm sorry, I totally missed this. Something went wrong with my phone. I see it now.
It's okay.
Alright, but yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up. I'll talk to little Norwegians later on Discord. So again, thanks everyone for tonight, and maybe I'll do some things here on my own privately, and later we'll continue the journey to SaGa. So be sure to look forward to it. Good night, everybody.
Love you guys tons. Bye bye.